So this was a huge week. My College of Insurance is still right now front and center in my life, although I kind of put it on hold over the weekend. But my Medicare progress, I finally started making progress and being able to focus when I started going to East Coast Wings every night and buying a mushroom Swiss burger. I had wanted to buy a wrap, but they were out of the steak that goes in it, and she came back and wanted to give me a chicken wrap. Would that be okay? No, it wouldn't be okay. I want some beef. That's what I came here for. So I got a mushroom Swiss burger instead. And then I was making a lot of progress very quickly. So I kept going back there each night and getting another mushroom Swiss burger. And I'm going to do that again this week because I have testing on Thursday. I tried not doing it today, and that was a bad idea. So my test is Thursday, and that will be the end of it, assuming I pass. It's going to be at a different location, so I'm going to triple check it again, and this time I'm going to proactively ask for help making sure I have the right address. Other than that, work has been just kind of itself. I was kind of right that we weren't going to get everything done by Tuesday, but I'm making better progress than I expected. Over the weekend, I went home to visit because it's Mother's Day weekend, or it was, and I wanted to visit my mother and also visit some friends, and it seemed like everything wanted to happen at once, so I let it. So on Friday, I had forgotten we had a review late on Friday, so I went to part of the review and got the essential papers that I think I needed. And then I started my 2.5 hour drive home. I did go to Arby's to eat first because I don't try to drive hungry because that's not driving, that's asking for trouble. So I never drive hungry. And I used my GPS, and driving in the dark with my GPS is so much better than trying to use paper instructions. I don't have to slow down so the guy behind me will turn on his brights and then I can hold up the paper and see what it says. I can just use the GPS. It glows. And if I miss my turn, it's not a big deal, so I don't have to be hyper vigilant. What exit is that? Oh good, it's only 63. I just need to pay attention until exit 274, or whatever it is. And from there, well, I got home safely, obviously, because I'm still here. And Saturday was great. I spent some time with Deja and her fiance, Josh, and I got to play some chess and hang out, and we had fun. I won the first 2 games, but game 3 she played me to a stalemate, so I think she's figured me out and now she's going to start winning. But it was fun while it lasted, and then I had dinner with a friend. I wasn't sure how that was going to go in advance, but anyway, it turns out we have more in common than I originally expected, so I'm hoping to spend more time visiting. And after that, I went and hung out with another group of friends. I bumped into my physics friend. There were a couple of other people I didn't get to see there that night that I'd hoped to run into, but if I'm going to be in the area more often, there's no reason I can't visit. Then on Mother's Day itself, I did take my mother out, and we had lunch, and we talked. I tried to keep the conversation from getting into the things that we usually argue about, but anyway, we managed to have a pleasant meal and didn't argue or fight too much. She insists that I never seem to give her credit for the things she does for me, but anyway, I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm just gonna let it go, whatever, and take care of myself. I did get my tax return last week. I put half of it into savings and the other half I used to pay off my credit card, which I'd been kind of spending and forgetting about recently. Gas up the car when I think about it. So now I'm back to status quo, which is good, except with more money in savings, which is where I want it. I'll probably use it next week on Animazement, which is, my big thing. But this weekend is a graduation for somebody, so I'm planning to do that. That should also be fairly modest to keep me from spending too much. Anyway, life is mostly good, and Thursday I should be done with my College of Insurance testing. Here's hoping it goes according to plan.